this evening with us. And I guess the question that you ask is, why are we celebrating? It's our 3rd year anniversary, but you know, even for birthdays and even for anniversaries, people don't celebrate the 3rd. So why are we celebrating? For birthdays, normally you celebrate the 1st, the 7th, the 18th, and then after that 40, 50, 60. For corps and other juridical persons, normally you celebrate the 1st, and then you have the 5th, you have the 10th, then the 25th, and then the 50th. Nobody celebrates the 3rd. But why are we celebrating our 3rd anniversary? Because today we mark a milestone. What is that milestone? 3 years ago, as you all know, and as these 2 beautiful girls beside me have told you, we had a conscious gathering of minds. We agreed to form a unified society. So we had people from, of course, the 70s, the flower people as they are, joining forces with the millennials. Right? It was not an easy task, you know. There was a huge gap in ages, in culture, and even in waistline.
In the last 3 years, I saw how the 2 best sororities in the Ateneo law become one, how strangers became friends, and how friends became sisters. It was definitely not an easy journey. I think everyone can attest to that, but it is worth it. I would first like to congratulate everyone as we all contributed to this success. Let's all give ourselves a warm round of applause. The past year was my training period, and I got a better glimpse of the true responsibilities of being the president of this prestigious society. The past presidents have done marvelous jobs, and the pressure of doing as well or even better is real. I've seen them work firsthand, and I have nothing but words of admiration and praise. But tonight, as I look at this room and the beautiful faces of my sisters, it reminds me that it is an honor, a privilege, to serve this society. There is nothing better than serving the people you admire and love. I'd like to thank you all for trusting that I can continue this wonderful legacy that we have started. In the past 3 years, LAV has achieved so much and even went beyond everyone's expectations. I have no plans of doing any less. So, thank you very much for welcoming me, and I hope that I can be a leader who is confidently beautiful with a heart. So, now, before we start dancing, I would like to call on the sis who never ceases to inspire us. She's one of those who envisioned the forming of a group dedicated to the principles like athenia Victoria embodies today. To officially close our program, let me call on Sis Kay Reville.
Thank you so much to our new president for the Lex Athena Victoria, Mads Ong. Let's give it up for her. We'll be going through a lot, but I'm sure that you'll do great. To the chairperson of the board, the very passionate, the leader in this society, Dean Cynthia Del Castillo, together with the most in-demand man of the night, Justice Del Castillo, to the sisters, the senior sisters, the residents, the lucky guys in this room. Let's give them a round of applause. They're all very lucky. They have the most beautiful dates for the night. A lovely evening, everyone. Tonight, as Dean Del Castillo said, we have already surpassed that transition period. It's not easy to be with ladies all the time. There's so many differences. Although we are women and we are very empowered, all of us that are members of this society, we will always have certain difficulties and differences that we have to surpass. And being in this society, you have to constantly remind yourself that there is a higher purpose than just ourselves. That's why we are here. It's not just so that we have friends or someone that can help us during the bar operations or whatever it may be, the other perks of being part of the Lex Athena Victoria. But more than that, it's because we are strengthened by the bond of the vision that we share, which is our decision to empower ourselves and other women, and that we may become blessings to the lives of the people that it's part of the environment where we are. If we just believe that we can do it and that we are here because there's a reason for us to be here, why we are all gathered in this society, then we can soar our wings. We can be the eagles that we are supposed to be as Athenians, especially. That we are women for others. So, I will not anymore lengthen this, and I hope that we can continue in being at the best of what we are and who we are. Because as Love or Lex Athena Victorians, I'm sure you are a leader in your own right. You can be better than the person that you are right now. Just believe, and together, let us work together, we collaborate with each other, and move forward for better things ahead. So, the night is young. This is the time when I say, let's party! Ayun. So, good evening and more bondings and yon. So, thank you so much, everyone.
A very high passing percentage. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Justice Pres Velasco, who is our chair in the HTRET, House Electoral Tribunal, we're always together, has been telling me that he'd like to have a passing percentage of 40%. Of 40%, no? That's relatively very high. And for those who will be taking the bar now, we've been Justice Bersamin, who will be chairing this year's bar examinations, has been meeting with the deans of the various law school, and I would always be with him because I'll be chairing the 2018 bar examinations. And Justice Bersamin is also inclined to sort of have a high passing percentage. So I know that some of you know him, and he's rather strict, being an academician. No? He has been teaching. Has always been in. He has been teaching law ever since. No? He graduated, and so. But he he told me, because we're also always together. He said that he'll be also having a high passing percentage for this year. Anyway, could you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I state your name. After being duly accepted as a member of the Lex Athenia Victoria Society, do solemnly swear, without any reservation, that I will carry out my responsibilities as a member of the society, faithfully support my fellow members towards the fulfillment of our society's objectives, and be a role model for future women lawyers and leaders. So help me God. Congratulations. Please state your name. After being duly accepted as a member of the Board of Trustees of Lex Athenia Victoria Incorporated, do solemnly swear, without any reservation, that I will fulfill my role as a member of the board, faithfully exercise my responsibilities according to the duly constituted bylaws, conduct myself in a spirit of collegiality and committedly lead the society towards the fulfillment of its goals. So help me God. Congratulations.